It is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's head to Witchproof now and have a look at what's been going on in North Central Netball. Witchproof Narraport had a tough game on the weekend up against Donald, and joining me on the line, Jenna Allan is back. G'day, Jenna. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Jason. How are you?
Going well, thank you. Not quite getting over the line on the weekend. Not a bad game all round, though. Witchproof Narraport. Or did you get up in the end? What was the scoreline in the end?
No, we did get up in the end.
I've read it the wrong way around. Thank you.
We don't take our 4 points away from it. we had a great game against Donald on the weekend. We were down by 1 at quarter time, and we managed to regroup and push on from the second quarter onwards. So we ended up 54-41 up, and a good consistent game. We felt we played our own brand of netball on Saturday, which it was a really nice feeling across the board.
I didn't look far enough left on the screen. I can see Donald A, and then it says Witchy caught 1, and I'm looking at the scoreline going, oh, okay, they got beat 54-41. Not the other way around. If you go across further left, it says Witchproof Narraport A, 54, Jace. There it is, right there in black and white.
That might be our new system.
I'm still getting my head around it. At least I've got it on the screen. That's all I care about at the moment.
Very good.
I'll work it out soon enough. But that's an excellent win, and actually more than keeps you guys in touch with the top 4. It puts you right there knocking on the door.
It does, yeah. We're excited about the last 2 games of the round. So I think it's going to be a very even contest between the A-grade ladder. So very exciting moving into these last 2 rounds after the bye.
Yep. All right, let's have a look at some of the other A-grade games, and then I'll ask you about the rest of the club and how it's tracking. But Sea Lake Nandaly did what we thought they would do to St Arnaud. It wasn't a brutal scoreline by any stretch, but St Arnaud just don't quite have the goalie accuracy at the moment to score at a big level. Sea Lake Nandaly 63-18. So just got a little bit of work to do, St Arnaud, to put up competitive scores.
They certainly do. They were missing Zara Jenkin on the weekend, but Sea Lake were missing their dynamite defensive unit in Ash Roberts. So Sea Lake really put the foot down from the get-go and accelerated the whole game. Consistency across the court and some strong driving passes through their coach, Monica Ellis. Just that element of experience and confidence in their ability, I think, it was the stark difference between the 2 sides last weekend.
Good stuff for Sea Lake. And St Arnaud will keep cracking away. They're putting a side out every week, and good luck to them. Let's talk about Charlton and Birchip Watcham now. Birchip left the safety of the purple courts. Off to Charlton they went, and they came back home without the points. It was the home side too good, 36-22.
It was. It was a game of goalies by all accounts. Defensive units weren't quite as strong as they've been in the past, but Charlton got the jump on Birchip early, doubling the scoreline. So both teams made a couple of changes throughout the game, and it was a tight contest. Birchip, really changed it up in the last half, but just weren't able to get home in the end.
All right. Well, they have an interesting clash coming up in a couple of weeks' time that we'll talk about a little bit later as well. But we have to talk about the top of the table clash. Wedderburn, they were hosting Bort. We're expecting a tight one here. I think Bort went into quarter time in front, and then the Wedderburn crew put on the afterburners.
They sure did. So this was game of the round. I did pick Bort for an upset, but Wedderburn really asserted their dominance from the halfway mark, or even second quarter really, winning the second quarter 12-6. But Bort were on top 13-9 going into that quarter time break. So I think that would have been a terrific game to be at. A lot of speed and dominance from Bort in the mid-court, no doubt. But I think Wedderburn's ability to finish confidently, swing the ball straight out of defence, straight into their goal circle is phenomenal. So
They have only conceded, and this is disgusting, disgustingly good, if that makes any sense, 134 goals in 5 games. Forget about their attack, which is 120 goals, the best in the comp already over 5 games. But their defence to give up, what's that? My maths isn't great, but it's less than 30 goals a game, week in, week out. You're not going to lose too many.
No, you're not. And I think it's experience, it's fitness. They have confidence in each other. Their entry to the ring in goals is matched by their willingness to attack the ball in defence. So they are just a dominant force right across the court, and they really back each other. So Meg Lowry in the middle is basically the conductor. She knows when to hang back. She knows when to come in and assert herself, and they work really well as a team unit. So there's a lot to be said for the way they go about their netball. It's really, really impressive.
Yep. All right. Well, no games of netball this weekend. Before we just have a look at a window with what's to come in a couple of weeks' time, why are you having a break this week? It's a competition-wide bye, isn't it?
It is. I think, well, it's normally scheduled for the interleague match, which we normally would have at this time, but we obviously aren't playing interleague. So I think when they discussed the draw, they decided, don't know whether it was because of sowing. Maybe they thought about all us farmers' wives in a stressed state of mind, needing a break, maybe needing to sit around the fire and have a wine or something. I hope that's what their thinking was. That'd be really nice.
I reckon it's normally about this time where if you're not having the first breakdown of the seeding process, you're probably having the second.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm wrapped with the timing of it anyway. It works for us, so it'll be great.
Well, there you go. You get to put your feet up. But the rest of the club, numbers are tracking well. We know that. You've had your wrestling match with COVID like most clubs have, but you seem to have come out the other side of it okay. How are things going in other grades?
Yeah, no, going well. Our under-14 team is still undefeated, so I think that it's putting a real pep in everyone's step. We're seeing all of our senior playing group get there for our under-14 games. We've got a really good group of junior girls in both 17s and 14s. They come to senior training. They're willing to put their hand up and umpire, and a really good and inspiring situation we find ourselves in for the future. So they're undefeated, which is great. So they'll look forward to their matchup with Birchip, who are also undefeated. So that'll be on 14 and under A round of the match of the round will be that one. And our 17s are playing really good netball as well. So we've got high hopes for both teams playing finals and contesting really well for some exciting netball at the end of the year.
Good stuff. Well, we'll obviously preview next round of matches for round 6 next week, but window to that, the Purple Courts await. You're off to Birchip on the 21st, so that'll be interesting.
That will be very interesting. I think our girls were, we're sort of hoping to get on top of a few sort of niggling little injuries at this point in the year, so we're really looking forward to that. We took the opportunity tonight before a bye to have some umpire development. So our girls are trying to immerse themselves in the rules and be fully prepared for those purple courts.
All right. Well, enjoy the weekend. Wishing you a COVID-free bye. May you enjoy it. Put your feet up, relax, and we'll catch up with you next week, Jenna. Good work.
Sounds good. Thank you.